Hi.
What were your thoughts of the fight? Just general thoughts of the fight now.
Going into the fight, I knew I was going to be up against a fighter who weighed more and was naturally bigger because she's a natural flyweight. So, started off a little slow and then picked up my game plan by listening to my corner. And I been having a problem with my finger, so I think I might have fractured my finger early in the fight. So kind of stopped me from throwing my right hand as often as I wanted to.
Could you tell us about your decision to switch from orthodox to southpaw and back to orthodox, Senisia?
Yeah, that's just something that has always been part of my style since I was a kid, since I was 8 years old when I first started boxing. Switch hitting has just kind of been my thing.
And which side do you consider yourself stronger at?
I mean, definitely right-handed, but I find myself being able to land certain punches better in southpaw stance as well.
At the end of the fight, she let out a yell as if she felt she had won the fight. I don't know if you saw her do that. What did you think going to the cards? I mean, did you think you decisively won? Did you think it was close?
Yeah, going to the cards, I knew that I was ahead. I mean, one thing about my corner, they're definitely not going to lie to me. When I came back in the second round, they were like, "You lost that round." So I didn't do enough in that round. So yeah, I definitely trust my corner when they tell me that if I'm ahead or not. So I knew I was. I knew I clearly won.
She was able to connect with left hooks early on. What adjustments did you and your corner make to not have you get hit so often with left hooks?
Yeah, she is a boxer. She moves. The times that she does try to come forward, she kind of jumps in with those wide punches, like you said. Sorry. So I kind of had to make an adjustment by staying close to her in the inside and staying down. That way, her wild shots go over my head. So that's one of the adjustments that we made towards the middle and end of the fight.
How difficult was it? How convinced are you
Convinced of what?
with the decision?
Oh yeah, I mean, I thought I won the fight, definitely. Yeah.
What worked best for you, Senisia?
What worked best for me was when I made the adjustment to stay close to her on the inside, because she wanted me to stay on the outside to have a bit of a distance so she can leap in with those wild long shots that she throws. So because I kind of couldn't really use my right hand the way I wanted to, I was kind of hesitant to go in, because our game plan that we're working on during training camp was to lead with the right hand or throw more overhand rights, throw more hooks to the body with the right hand. So it kind of took me a bit I kind of had to adjust that, because I was like, okay, I can't really use my right hand the way I want to, so I kind of had to get in the inside by just covering up at times and just staying low and then countering.
Stylistically, was she one of your most difficult opponents, and how would you rank her amongst the many opponents that you faced?
Stylistically, I think, I mean, she's a natural flyweight, so that was definitely something that made it difficult, because she was going to go in there as the bigger, heavier fighter, and I already knew that going into the fight. And yeah, it's difficult to fight somebody who kind of just leaps in with wild shots like that. You have to have good timing, and you have to make sure that you don't get caught on the way in or on the way out with certain shots, which of course I did get hit with certain shots like that. But then when my trainer kept reminding me to make those adjustments, make sure you stay low on the inside, that way your shots go over your head.
How different would a fight with Valor look, do you think?
I mean, I feel like I've faced fighters in my career who are better than Yudica. She's just very basic, slow feet, no footwork. I mean, it's the fight I've been wanting. I just want the undisputed fight to happen already.
Now that you
better than her?
Do I think what?
Yudica's better than her?
Well, it's different styles, because Yudica is more of a boxer mover. Yudica kind of just stays in one spot and comes forward.
Now that you've got a little acquainted with her in the ring tonight, how excited and are you for that unification or that undisputed title? And you feel now that the undisputed title is now in reach?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, hopefully her being here is a step forward to making the fight happen. This is the date that we offered her to fight for the undisputed fight, but they couldn't make it happen, whether it was her and her team and Golden Boy Promotions, whoever. They just didn't make it happen for this fight. So hopefully we can get that going next.
You mentioned about going to her backyard. Would you be willing to do that?
I'm not going to Costa Rica. She makes chump change in Costa Rica. If she wants to make good money, she can come here and fight me. The offer that we made to her in the first place was very good. So yeah, there's no reason for me to go there. She can come here.
How confident are you that fight could realistically be next compared to after the Rubric fight?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty confident that it could happen next. I mean, hopefully her being here wasn't just her just showing up just to show up. Hopefully that was a step forward into making the fight actually happen next.
Senisia, a lot of the noise in women's boxing is in the upper weight divisions. Katie Taylor, Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, etc. We've seen what Inoue's been able to do as a lower weight fighter in men's boxing.
Yeah.
The pathway to his success has been through Undisputed. Is that what you're chasing as well?
Definitely. My goal is to be undisputed in 3 different weight divisions. So I want to do it by starting off being undisputed at minimum weight, going up to light flyweight, doing it there, and then going to flyweight, and hopefully doing the rematch with Marlena Esparza when she has all the belts. That'll be a great fight, big fight for women's boxing. So, yeah, that's my goal.
How
be
do you
undisputed
think
more than one.
Working with Oscar and Golden Boy before and trying to make the fights, you know, on the other side, does that become difficult, or have you guys already, you know, just because, you know, your relationship there?
Yeah, I mean, of course that's played a part. It's business, and I think Golden Boy Promotions, they know what's going to happen when I face Yudica Sabaya. They know who's a better fighter skillfully. There's levels to this, and I'm definitely on another level than Yudica Sabaya.
You think there's any type of bitterness because they did promote you, they build you up, they know what you, now it's like, why should we help you reach your goal if it's over here at Top Rank opposed to going?
Oh, of course, that's definitely a part of it, but I'm confident that Top Rank will work through that, the business part of it, and make it happen.
Happy with Top Rank, and how does the experience compare to your experience with Golden Boy?
Everything's been great with Top Rank. I'm just grateful that they believe in me and they're giving me this opportunity and platform to headline and to just go after all the fights that I want.
What would you rate this performance?
Would I rate this performance? I would rate it, I don't know, like a D-.
I knew you were gonna be hard on yourself.
I'm always hard on myself, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to fight through injuries, and you know, I try to listen to my corner as much as possible, not without them knowing the pain that I was going through with my right hand. So.
Did you know that Valle was going to be here today, or was that a surprise?
I didn't know that she was going to be here. Yes. So I mean, it's a good thing. Hopefully, it leads to the fight happening.
Was the finger a camp injury that happened during the fight?
Man, it happened many fights ago, and it's kind of an injury that I deal with during training camp here and there, but it's not as bad as tonight. Yeah.
How long are you willing to wait for the Valle fight to happen before you make a decision to move on to a different opportunity?
I'll speak to Top Rank in a couple of weeks and see what they have planned as far as the next date for me, and hopefully Yudica everything works out. It looks like it's going smoothly with accepting the offer, but if we can't make that happen, they know that I don't want to wait around for her. I want to move on, and I want to go to light flyweight and hopefully fight the winner of Kim Cabao and Jessica Plata, and just, I guess, move up, become unified champion there, and then hopefully when Yudica's ready, I'll go back down and I'll fight her. I don't know, but.
So do you think the injury for your hand, is it going to require surgery? Is it just something that needs to rest for a long time, or?
It could just be a small fracture that just needs to be. It just needs some rest. I think so.
Could delay your return to the ring a little bit because you might need more rest, or?
I don't think so. I'll when I get back home, I'll get an X-ray on Monday and see. But I don't think it'll be anything that'll keep me out of the ring for long.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.
Let's see you again.